what I do in football because it's a lot on your body. You know, Tunney, he's a great player, but you got to do a lot in football.
Ain't even close.
Hey, listen, completely different sides of the spectrum. Boy, hey, Trav, I know you're going to see this, but until you can get in that cage, you hear me? Just the batting cage. I don't even want no real pitcher. Just the machine. Tell them to turn it up to 90 to 95 miles per hour. Let me see you hit it. Just a fastball. I ain't talking about no slider. I ain't talking about no curve. I ain't talking about no sinker.
Ain't no talking about no changeup. He ain't talking about no cut fastball. Listen, just straight heat.
The most difficult thing to do in this world is hit a baseball coming at you. Just a fastball. That's it. Just a fastball. As difficult as the game of football is, and I love you, you're an exceptional talent.
Yes.
But it's not even comparable.
But if you think about it, we can only Ocho.
Man.
We can only track 2 players in Major League history to have actually to play baseball, pitch, and hit. We're talking about Babe Ruth, and we're talking about Shohei Ohtani.
Yes, sir.
Troy Brown, we saw Troy Brown do that with the Patriots. Play offense and defense.
Play DB, yeah.
Yes. Brian Jordan did it. Time did it. Do you see the level? Shohei Ohtani is the best player in baseball.
That's different.
He could be a #1 starter for your pitching staff, and
a slugger.
He the best hitter in baseball. He can hit for average, hit for power. He can run the base. Trav, I love you, bro. But the hardest thing to do, and I've talked to a lot of guys that did, I talked to Bo.
Yeah.
Bo said the hardest thing to do is hit a baseball. I talked to Time. Now, we're talking about 2 of the greatest athletes to have ever played. You name a sport, Bo and Time are two of the top 5. Okay, if you want Jim Thorpe or whomever else you want to put into this equation, but I tell you this, Bo Jackson and Time are 2 of the top 5 athletes that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And both of those guys told me, say, hitting the baseball is the hardest thing to do.
Very difficult. Very difficult. Very
and to do it at that level. Now we're gonna see you, Trav, come in. Now, Ocho, we've seen Shohei Ohtani at the highest level do it.
Yeah.
And be an all-star and be an MVP. Now, Trav, you're gonna have to get one of them all-stars. You're gonna have to get to the Pro Bowl now.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
to match this.
There's a chance he could do it. There's a chance he could do it his rookie year. Especially
for sure.
The last rookie,
as a DB or a wide receiver?
Last wide receiver I heard come out with this kind of confidence and say some of the things he's saying and live up to everything he's saying was Ja'Marr Chase. You know, it wasn't outlandish or something like this, but I'm just saying the confidence that Travis Hunter has when, hell, Ja'Marr Chase said, I'm coming into the league and I've got drafted by the Bengals and I'm coming out and I'm breaking every record.
He ain't lie.
And he ain't lying. He stood on business about everything he said and meant it. And Travis Hunter had that same type of cachet and same type of confidence. That's why I believe there's a chance he can do it. He can do it. Because
I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying that he can't do both. He's not going to He's not going to put the number of plays in that he did in college.
That's difficult. That's difficult. Hey, he'd have to have the condition of a 15,000. I'm trying to think what's the longest distance race at the Olympics, and the kind of
marathon.
The kind of wind and lung capacity you need to do something like that at that extreme level. That's too much.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about exerting that kind of energy, messing around with Ike Taylor and then being tired. I'm thinking about a 12, 13 play drive.
Yeah.
And now we kick a field goal. Now we come back. Now I'm on defense. Man, stop.
It's different. And he's going to find out there are guys that are closer to his skill set than he previously thought. That's the thing about the NFL, Ocho. You find guys that, hold on, man, I used to be able to do this. Wait a minute, damn. Why you still here?
Yeah. At that point, the only thing that separates you is your technique. Yeah. Only thing
It's gonna be interesting to see because even no matter who you think is not a really good receiver,
right.
they were probably better than the receivers that he went against.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about it. People don't realize like how good the guy you say that's a bum or you don't think he's good.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize how good they actually are, Joe.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Look who they playing against.
They play against guys that make them look like that.
Right.
It's just like those guys that you see, that guy on the bench, you don't never get in the game. Okay, go down to the wire and play one-on-one and watch what he do to you. Go to Lifetime and watch what he do to you.
Put you in a blender. Put you in a blender.
People don't realize like pros, like guys that they get paid to do this.
Uh-huh.
Man, please. You underestimate them jokers, man. You can't do that. Just because the level. I mean, you look at a LeBron and a guy might be the 13th or 14th guy. You like, but that guy.
Yeah.
And this is what I was telling somebody. The guy that you think is the 13th or the 14th guy on the bench, that guy is closer to LeBron than you are to the 13th or the 14th guy on the bench. Think about that, what I just said, Ocho. The 13th or 14th guy on the bench is closer to LeBron than what the guy sitting at home talking ish is to the 13th, 14th guy on the bench.
I got you. Simply because the fact that he's on the bench, I mean, we'll leave it at that. He's actually on the bench.
You think, because he on the bench. Okay. Okay.
That lets you
know. But
know.
I'm anxious to see. Look, I said this. I thought DB, because I think he's more sound as a DB than he is as a wide receiver. I think he out athletic. His athleticism it gets him by a lot of stuff. Now, not to say that he can't fine tune and get some nuances of the receiver, but I think right now you can just drop him in right now, Ocho, at DB, and he understands, having been coached by time. I think he has his timing, his ball skills are really, really good. And for him to be like long-legged, he can transition really well.
Mm-hmm.
He can get in and out of breaks really well.
Yeah.
He tracks the ball exceptional. Great hands. You know he got great hands, Ocho, because he's a wide receiver. So you know he got great hands. And for him, it's just not good enough for him to knock the ball down. He's trying to take the ball away.
And take it and go the other way with it at that.
Go to the other way.
Chance.
So, the big news of the weekend, Ocho, the 49ers have dealt DeeBo Samuel to the Commanders in exchange for a fifth-round pick. As a part of the trade, Washington is taking on the remainder of Samuel's contract, paying his full $17.55 million salary in 2025. Due to the Commanders now have the most dangerous offensive core. They have Jayden at quarterback, who was Offensive Rookie of the Year, Brian Robinson Jr. running back, Scary Terry McLaurin. They have DeeBo Samuels and Zach Ertz. They also have a Naomi Brown.
Naomi Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, they've improved. They've improved tremendously. I mean, hell, they were in the NFC Championship. Huh?
Yeah.
They were in the NFC Championship last year. And then you bring a dynamic playmaker like DeeBo Samuels over to your offense again. And what does it do for your quarterback? It takes pressure off your quarterback again. Even more pressure. I don't have to do more. What do you mean? We got DeeBo Samuels. You know how many things he can do? He's a little Swiss Army knife. He can play in the slot. He can go outside. You can put him in motion. You can put him in the backfield. You can do so much with him. You know, so it as long as the creativity is there. I'm not sure who the offensive coordinator is for the
Cliff Kingsbury.
Oh, it's Cliff? Oh man, they straight. They straight. Listen, Kingsbury ain't no different than McVay. Kingsbury ain't no different than Andy Reid. I'm just saying from a creative standpoint and knowing what to do and using your players to their strengths. So they going to be fine. Oh, they definitely going to be fine. I mean, but what the 49ers going to do? Now they talk about trading Brandon Ayuk too.
17 million. So they traded the fifth round for him, and the Cowboys traded the fourth rounder for Mingo. Oh, my bad. What you thinking, Ocho?
Jerry Jones.
No, they do not have Ocho. Do the Commanders have the most dangerous? No.
Did they?
Eagles,
No.
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 Did Saquon retire?
No.
They still got AJ. They still got Devontae, and they still got Goddard. No.
Yeah, they don't have the most dangerous, but hey, they improved tremendously. I'll tell you that.
For sure.
They improved tremendously, a lot. Now
Are we sure are they better than Detroit?
Ooh, that's a good one.
With Amon-Ra?
Wait, hold on. With Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and I don't know.
And Gibbs? And Montgomery?
Yeah, and
Are
Montgomery.
we sure? No.
All right, well, let's go to the NFL, where a pretty significant trade went down Saturday. Sources telling Adam Schefter that the Commanders are acquiring DeeBo Samuel from the Niners in exchange for a fifth-round